Hello, this is the Daily Forex Report for April 27th. We're looking at the US-Japanese yen pair. This pair pulled back during today's session, still looking for it to move lower, although it has been moving sideways to a large degree. We are looking for this pair to potentially go as high as 83.17, possibly as low as 80.85. Look for some resistance around 82.75 and look for some support around 81.25. Now the Euro USD pair, this pair continues to move strong to the upside. Look for it to potentially go as high as 149.57, possibly as low on a pullback to 145.68. Look for some resistance around 148.50 and look for some support around 146.50. That's 148.50 right here, looking for resistance. Now the pound US dollar pair, this pair continues to move to the upside as well. Look for it to potentially go as high as 168.26, possibly as low as 163.67. Look for some resistance around 16700 and look for some support around 165.95. Now the US Swiss, this pair continues to move to the downside. We did have a very large range due to the news announcement, but it's still headed down. Look for it to potentially go as high on a reversal to 0.8882, possibly as low as 0.8613. Look for some resistance around 0.8768 and look for some support around 0.8650. Now, as far as news announcements go, we have the Bank of Japan releasing their target rate. No consensus as to when that's going to happen, but it looks like they're going to hold rates at 0.10%. We also have the at 3:55 a.m. Eastern Time tomorrow, we have the German unemployment change being released, which will affect the euro, showing an increase or an improvement rather from a negative 55K to negative 37K. We also have the U.S. gross domestic product being released tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Consensus on that is that things have moved down from 3.10% to 2%, which would be negative news for the U.S. dollar. However, showing on the first quarter, that was annualized, showing first quarter numbers improved from 0.40% to 2.30%. So good quarter, bad overall. Now, as far as what I'm looking at, we have the Euro, the US Swiss and the Euro USD continuing to just surge to the upside. If we back out a little ways, you can see the trend is definitely to the upside. What I'm doing is going to having to drop down really to the hour to find pullbacks. I mean, the 4 hour, look at this. We've had some pullbacks, but basically over the past 3 hours or so, we've been moving higher. Very simple strategy. When you have a freight train moving like this, we're up on the month, up on the week. Actually, we're down a little bit. Let's see, up on the month, up on the week, up on the day, up on the 4 hour, down on up on the hour. You basically can continue to go down until you find, you really don't want to go too much past the hour, but you want to go down until you find some action like this where it pulls back to some degree. You want to tag the high and then basically look for a breakout of that high. You want to use the pullback as your stop loss. Here's 27 pips, and at the close of this up bar, it was 35. So you want to look for a risk to reward of at least 1-to-1. Look to enter that trade and continue it on up. If you do this right, you could actually step it up to the 4 hour and then trail your stop on the 4 hour until you get to the day and then to the week and then to the month. You could actually scale up that way and get into a very long-term trade doing that. Let's switch over to the US Swiss and take a look at this one. Down on the month, down on the week, down on the day. Let's see here, down on the 4 hour, about the past 3 bars. down on the hour. So basically here, same type scenario, looking for a pullback and then a break of that low to the downside on this one anyway. Here we have a break, have a stop above the high here of about 28 pips, looking for it to move lower, and that's what I'm looking for. So looking for pullbacks and looking to take out those lows once we get a pullback that's significant. Right now this is going, you go down even to the 5 minute and it is moving to the downside. So right now we are pretty much all going down. It's all going down in the US Swiss. So most likely we may find some support down in this range, but nonetheless look for pullbacks and then look for the continuation. Well, I hope that helps, and until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.